Hi and welcome back. In this video, we're going to talk quickly about ABCs. ABCs are pretty useful in Python because they let you define some functionality without implementing it. We're going to leave our users and admins for a moment and create a new file that I'm going to call animals. And this is going to be maybe a not great example on using ABCs in a real project, but just a quick overview of how they work. Then we're going to use ABCs on the rest of our code. So let's say we've got a class dog, for example. And this, you can initialize it with, let's say, a name. And there is something that all dogs, or at least the large majority of them, have in common, which is the number of legs, let's say. In a dog, let's say that this is going to return 4 at all times, okay? So not the most useful method for any class. This might as well be a property of the dog, or maybe a class variable there. But nonetheless, let's define it as this method. Now, if you wanted to define another class, let's say a monkey, that also has, let's say, a name, and also has a num legs, let's say that now returns 2. You've got, a bit of a problem. Before we said you can extract functionality into a class, like, some animal class, and define some functionality here, and then return something. And then you could make the dog extend from animal, right? And then you could delete this method. But you cannot do the same thing with the monkey because the monkey has 2 legs, not 4. So how do you do this? Well, here's where ABCs come into play. Let's say that you have a bit more functionality for each animal that you want to make available to all animals. Let's say, for example, a walk method. And this walk method is going to return or print walking. Of course, this could be something a bit more useful in a real program, but nonetheless, just an example. Now you want both your monkey and your dog